Good morning, everybody. I did it again today. I'm just playing because I have some new products and I want to try them. This morning, I mixed the hydrating foundation from Chanel, the Les Beiges foundation, with the Les Beiges water tint, and I got a very nice coverage. It's a very nice, purposeful foundation look, and it went on so smooth, so easy, y'all. So when I want a foundation appearance, this is a really good combo. And then I had a new blush that came in yesterday, and I wanted to try it. I've been waiting and waiting for it. It is Merit's cream blush. Y'all, this is a highly pigmented blush. Tiny little bit goes a long way. I just put I put like 3 little dots on my cheekbone and then blended it up and put 2 smaller dots up here because it's a lot of color. This is Cheeky. It's called Cheeky, and it's really natural, really pretty, but you could build this for a phenomenal night look because it is highly pigmented, y'all. So the Merit blush I really like, and I like that I can just dab it on there and use my fingers to spread it out because that's what I'm used to doing. So that worked really well. And then the eyes. This is how I would normally wear my eye makeup for decades. Just a pretty pink, a pretty lavender, plummy color, or taupe color. But I got the Merit eyeshadows, the cream eyeshadows, cream to powder. Oh, these go on so nice, y'all. I used just a couple little eye brushes. I used this softer one for the pink, and I put it all over my eye. And then I went in with the other color, which is Iris. Iris, y'all. Oh, it's pretty. It is so pretty. They come with these really pretty silver caps. Look at that color. It is gorgeous. So that pink and that iris, and then I went in with the iris with this a little bit stiffer brush in my crease and my outer corner. And something I will tell you, a little tip, I never pull out on my eye. Never pull out. I always go in. I put on my eye cream going in. I put on my eyeshadow. The only time I go out is when I'm applying a base eyeshadow, and then I spread it out, but very, very gently towards the outer corner of my eye. But when I do the outer corner of my eye, I go in. I go in and up, in and up. And I hardly ever pull out on my eye skin. Very, very important. I think that's why I don't have a buttload of wrinkles, y'all. And it's a tip I learned back in my Mary Kay days. So always go in with your fingers, with your products. Always go in on the eye. I used a brown, just a brown eye pencil. And I like to just put a light coat of the eye pencil, of the liner. And I go in just to the coloring of my eyes. And that's it. And then I blend it out easy with my finger. And I blend this out easy with my finger. So it's not a harsh line. I don't like anything harsh looking on my face. And then I used, the mascara, y'all. I'm a fan of the tubing mascara. The Tarte tubing mascara yesterday in the brown, that lasted all day, y'all. And it looked fantastic. Fantastic. I even took a nap. I had no flaking. Nothing came off. It was on there until I washed it off last night. That is great. My only issue with the Tarte is by 2 o'clock, my eyes were itching and I was wanting to wash it off. But I didn't. I left it on. 5 o'clock, the itching had stopped and I was good until I washed my face and took it off. So I'll try Tarte again. Maybe on a day where my allergies aren't bothering me, if there's ever a day like that. So this morning I used Ilia. I got a mini Ilia in. And the thing about Ilia, the color's great. I think it's a brown black or soft black. It is not a solid black. Sorry, my camera's moving around. The thing about Ilia is I poked my eyeball this morning because I'm over 60 and I don't see close up very well. And I didn't have my magnifying mirror out. This brush, if you can see it, has 2 different kinds of bristles. and it has like a comb on one side. So if you're not careful, you're going to stick that comb right in your eye when you think you're getting the bristles to put on your lashes. That's the only thing about Ilia right now. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of the brush. It did not go on as smooth as the Tarte. It's a little bit clumpy, and this is a tubing mascara, just like Tarte's. It's a little bit clumpier. It is not as smooth. It is not as divided and individual lashes as the Tarte. So we'll see how it goes today. If it's not itchy, then I'll wear the Ilia again. You just have to be very, very careful with the brush. And then I used a Bobbi Brown lip pencil. And then when I get done with my lip pencil, I put on a setting powder over that lip pencil so that it lasts. And I've used Bobbi Brown lip pencils for 20 plus years. I love a lot of Bobbi Brown products. Some of my favorites are no longer available, so disappointing. And then my lip is my Dior Rose Celestial Rose. Oh, it's so pretty, y'all. It's so smooth, and I'm not doing anything today. I don't really need a lipstick, but it's just a little bit of moisture, a little bit of color, and I have realized, you know, now that I have some good pinks, pink is a good color on my lip, y'all. Who knew? So that is the face of the day, and it feels good. It's good to get back into my makeup. I don't think I'll do this every day, though. It is a lot of work. When you're used to just putting on foundation, blush, a quick lip, out the door, it's a little more work. You have to be a little more specific, take a little more time, but I guess it's worth it. It is worth it. I got a lot of compliments yesterday on how I looked, on my skin. I got a lot of compliments on my skin. There's several women were just like, I ran into yesterday. One in particular, she's like, I don't know what you use on your skin. I am a lot younger than you. My skin doesn't look like that. So what are you using? And she just crapped when I told her I used oil of Olay forever and that I was recently changing to Chanel, but I used oil of Olay for decades. She was floored. She's like, that's it? That's it? That's all you've used? I said, yeah. I said, but I drink a lot of water and I don't drink pop. I allow myself 1 cup of coffee and I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. And, you know, I kind of watch what I eat. I'm not perfect, but I kind of watch what I eat. I said, so, you know, all those things affect it. And I said, I've used Jones Road, the foundation for the last few years. And I think that has been really good. She's like, okay. She said, all right, maybe I need to try some of that stuff. She said, but I'm not giving up my alcohol. I got to have some beer. And then she said, and I got to have my coffee. I drink coffee all day long. So I was like, okay. Another lady just told me I looked absolutely beautiful and my skin was glowing. So I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So sweet. And then at the parts store, the little parts lady, she was like, I'm sorry. I'm just distracted by your perfume because you smell so good. Yesterday was Narciso Rodriguez for her Musk Noir Rose. Today, I'm just wearing Narciso Rodriguez Musk Noir. So, and it's so pretty. It's just so musky, y'all. So musky, a little soapy. You know, you get some florals, but it's musky and soapy and clean and so pretty and feminine. It's one of my favorites. So, let me know what you think about the makeup. This would be my everyday makeup. The blue was a total out of the blue literal choice option. I don't even know where that came from. I don't even know why I bought blue eyeshadows. I guess I was in a little sentimental moment because I used to wear an aqua colored eyeshadow and I used to wear blue eyeshadows in like junior high and high school. Telling on myself. So, you know, I guess I was feeling a little youthful that day. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy your makeup. Play in your makeup. Try some new stuff. Let me know what you love because I would like to try it.